here's everything you need to know about the ending of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, because while they answered some of our questions, they left us with a couple of more questions. And yeah, I love this movie and I can't stop talking about it. I don't care, sue me. This is your spoiler warning, so if you do not want to be spoiled, make sure you drop a like, follow, but then come back later because I want to hear your thoughts. Final warning. So the movie ends in style, with the Guardians doing their thing, guarding the galaxy. The High Evolutionary gets defeated by Rocket, and with the opportunity to finish him off, hey yo, he cites that he's a guardian of the galaxy and he's not going to kill him, and he just leaves him there. And they rescue all of his other experiments and welcome them to nowhere. But is the High Evolutionary actually dead? I'm gonna save that theory for another video. But the film ends with all of the Guardians surviving, no one dies, and they all decide just to go their separate ways for now, because at some point we all need to leave the nest in order to grow our wings and fly. Now what happens to each member, and what is the future looking like for the Guardians? First and foremost, Gamora and Peter do not get together, which I absolutely love. It's just like La La Land. And Gamora says one of my favorite lines when she walks away and says, "I bet we were fun." Because you know what? Despite the fact that we didn't really get their relationship that much on screen, hell yeah, they were fun. And she leaves to join her family, the Ravagers. Nebula and Drax stay on Nowhere because Nebula wants Nowhere to be the home that she never got. And she needs Drax there because, to use Nebula's word, which is another one of my favorite lines in the movie, is he may be called Drax the Destroyer, but he was always meant to be a dad. And Mantis decides to leave on her own as well because all she's ever known is having someone else to be dependent on, whether that be Ego, whether that be the Guardian, so she wants to go discover who she really is. And the scene between her and Drax, saying goodbye with Drax using every muscle in his body to not cry, because if you'll remember, he tells her that she reminds him of his daughter. They've always had this fun dynamic. On the surface looks like brother and sister, but it's really like a young father and his daughter. That's so damn special, which made this goodbye tough. And then we got Peter, who finally decides to go back to Earth and sees Grandpa, which I just think is a peak way to wrap the bow on how the first Guardians opens up. He even has the same backpack and coat on as he rekindles his relationship with his grandpa. And don't worry, because the legendary Star-Lord will return. Maybe in the Marvels. Or maybe his own project. Another video. But that leaves us with another big question, is who's the new team of Guardians? This is crucial for whoever takes over this franchise because they got big shoes to fill. Well, the initial team is pretty cool, but they're definitely going to be adding and subtracting members. Rocket is now the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, with of course Groot, who's now looking like King Groot. God damn! We also got Kraglin, Cosmo, Adam Warlock, and Phyla-Vell, and Blurp, who doesn't have a costume, so maybe he's just there for fodder. One thing is for certain, this group of Guardians that we all know and love are done. And I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe they'll return for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, but with James Gunn moving over to DC, I just can't see some of these actors coming back. But that's everything you need to know about the ending of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Let me know what you think about this ending. What do you think about the new team? And as always, like and follow for more.